Sirena Nereida with Celestial Soul Wellness, and thank you for watching this video. This short yoga video is on the throat chakra, on the Vishuddha chakra, and so there's certain poses I'm going to show you. So we're going to start off with the Garudasana, which is the eagle pose. Okay, with the eagle pose, this is going to require a wonderful balancing with the eagle pose. All right, so you're going to start off with fierce pose or chair pose, slightly bent knees. You're going to cross over, okay, or actually I like to start off with my arms. We're going to cross over one arm over the next, okay, and make sure that they can reach. Okay, and then we're going to do eagle. We're going to go and down. And it's good to cross the feet, okay? And you're going to hold it for 5. So let's balance over here. Okay. You guys notice from my videos I have this balancing thing, huh? Okay, some of you say, you're not grounded. Yeah, I'm semi-flat-footed on one foot and flat on the other. So I don't have that wonderful arc. So it requires me a little bit more, but it's okay. So, and then we're going to cross over. Okay, make sure you're breathing. And when you are doing that, make sure your head is up. And when you are breathing outward, that's when you get a good push for extend. Now remember, anytime we do one side, we have to do the other side. So, we're going to cross over, okay, and the other way. Oh, hold on. I know, it takes me a little bit. All right. And let me see if I can get the foot first. Hold on. Okay. Sometimes I'm better one side than the other. There we go. No, I can't do, I'm not grounded on this side. Okay, here we go. So, 5, 4. Now when you do that too, remember you can balance if you need to do just one side. And you hold on, that's good, okay? And likewise for those. If you need a bar or to hold on to something, by all means be safe and know your limits and boundaries. This is not a competition. I know when I do eagle pose and certain poses, just to get myself, I need like a little bar just to hold it, and then I let go and breathe. Once I'm there, I'm good, okay? So, I know that was ridiculous, but at least you get the idea. So the next pose that we're going to do, remember this is all to help you. That way you get an idea instead of me just rattling off a bunch of poses. This way you know. Okay, the next one we have is Bhujangasana. And Bhujangasana is Cobra, also known as upward facing dog. And so we're going to get into our extended. So we're here. And we're going to extend, okay? And we're going to push up, but instead of a full extended push up, we're going to push up to our knees and round it out. So we're going to go, ah. And while we're here, we're going to open up like a cobra. Ah. Ah. Really stretch that. And you can stretch it up higher. And down. And curve the shoulders forward. And back. And when you're going backward and down. Full stretch. Bring it in. Okay. Open up and stretch that tongue. Because remember, the whole goal is the throat chakra. We need to open up and extend. When our throat chakra is open, we express ourselves better, we communicate, we don't repress. Many cultures, you could tell when they have, we have whole cultures that have problems with their thyroid and their throat chakra. You see in Middle Eastern areas, the women, they have their throat, it's enlarged. compared to the rest of the body. And then the lines, they have lines along their throat, and it looks almost as if there's rubber bands. Well, it's very unfortunate, and it's part of their cells and mitochondria and their DNA, that their throat chakra has been stifled and suppressed through generations and generations. That is one way to know that your throat chakra is not working, especially if you have thyroid problems. You need to get that cleared up. Also, if you have your parathyroid going on too. Okay, so another one pose we're going to do is the Sirsasana. The Sirsasana, okay, is going to be the headstand or shoulder stand there. So we're going to sit down, okay, and we're going to lie, and we're going to, let me move up this way a little. Director, can you see me down here? Good. So we're going to bring your knees into our chest, all right? All right. Oh, that feels good. A nice rounding out. And then lift it up higher. All right. So, and then we lift. Make sure your tush is kept in tight. You don't want it all sitting out and being all wobbly, okay, because you lose balance. I know, I have better balance this way, upside down, than I do standing. It's interesting. Okay, make sure it's like lasers pointing out of your toes there. All right. And you can also, for an extended stretch, and this is also good for your sacral chakra, is bending it over this way. Keep the feet, the knees straight, the toes touching. Just breathe into it. Oh, it feels so good. And bring it back up. And back down, slowly, knees to chest, and roll down and roll up. Once again, you don't have to do it that quickly. I'm just doing this quickly for you so that way you can practice on your own at your own time and speed. Remember, yoga is not a competition. This is for your optimal well-being and health, bliss, and happiness. And the last pose. Okay, last pose is child pose. So that's going to be Balasana and child pose. We're just going to go on our knees. It's child, they call it child pose because also, you see it, you see the children when they go to sleep, they kind of sleep with their tush upward. And so you just slide forward and arms back. If you want to, you can grab your feet, give them loves. Your poor feet have done so much for you. They take you so far for so many days, so many lifetimes. And just breathe. You can bring your arms over too, and breathe. Feel a nice good stretch extending from your back there, all the way. And that, ladies and gentlemen, are yoga poses that can be used. Of course, there's more, you know. There's lion pose and camel pose. There's other ones that can be used. But of course, I just give you a little snippet of a few poses for you, for your throat chakra. This is Sirena Nereida with Celestial Soul Wellness. Stay healthy, my friends. Chaucito. Namaste.